There's a new Dickumentary. It's called.
What the flying fuck? You need to tell us about these bumpers before you play them. What? I'm quitting the show. Goodbye.
There's a new Dickumentary called The Temple of Priapus. Priapus.
Priapus.
Priapus. I think it's Priapus, actually. I think it's pronounced Priapus.
Priapus?
Yeah, it's Priapus. It's a church that began in San Francisco in the back of the 1970s. It's basically to the Greek god of fertility and the son of Dionysus and Aphrodite. Since then, the temple's opened up in several other cities, including Montreal, where this guy, he's the temple prefix named Francis Cassidy. They've been around since the early 1990s. Now, the Montreal temple and its members are featured in this Dickumentary, it's called. It's set to roll out on March 31st. It's probably at the end of this month. No, end of last month, rather, excuse me, on VOD and DVD. In many cultures, the penis is a worshipped symbol. Over in Japan, for example, if you get married and you want to have children, they have a special temple you go to, and they have nothing but gigantic penises everywhere. And you go up and the woman goes up and kisses the penis for good luck. And then they have
What does she kiss it with?
her lips, Joe. She kisses it with her lips. You know, these things on your face. These things on the face, not those lips.
No. Like where on the penis sculpture does she kiss it?
Just anywhere on the penis sculpture.
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
So it doesn't so fertility is determined by not the ball kiss, but also the head kiss, or the shaft kiss,
I don't know. I've seen.
Is there tongue involved?
She does a pole dance.
She does a pole dance on the tongue. She does a pole dance on the gigantic dick, and she spins around. Yeah. No, she goes up.
She's gonna have a girl.
She just the woman just goes up and she just kisses the penis for good luck. And they, as I was trying to say,
how many times does she have to kiss each one?
I'm not sure. I know. I've seen it once.
I've seen it once. One to the other, to the other, to the other.
I don't know. It's just one temple area.
It's kind of like those Japanese cartoons that we all watched on the internet.
What Japanese cartoons, Joe?
At what point do the tentacles come out of the penis?
Yeah, the tentacles with the mushroom ends and the.
That's called hentai. That's something else altogether.
The females always say "quay" over and over again, like "quay, quay, quay." I have no idea what "quay" means. It probably means something like.
Anyway,
it probably means something like I should have kissed that penis statue when I got married.
Right. Anyway, once a year they have a penis festival that they literally mark gigantic penises, and they like on floats.
This is in Wisconsin?
No, this is in Japan.
Oh, Japan. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I thought it was in your hometown.
Talking about Montreal. Oh, never mind.
It's in Montreal, yes, but
the penises are made of sculpted ice.
Yeah, in
There's
Montreal,
guys with chainsaws out there just like go over the balls again. Why? Because the balls are too big, the penis is too small. Oh, all right.
Anyway, the penis is revered in a lot of cultures. I'm just giving an example of just one there. In Japan, that's what they do. They have they literally have a penis ceremony, and I don't know what it's for, but they have gigantic penises.
It's for the penis.
It's for the penis. Yeah, basically that. But I mean, there's more meaning to it than just let's just drag around a gigantic dick around for a while. So it's.
It's probably because the penis is easier to sculpt than a vagina.
Problems, right?
White man problems.
White man. That shit is racist.
Connie, your thoughts?
I don't have any. Are you kidding me?
She doesn't own a penis. She doesn't have any thoughts about penises.
So it's my turn to talk, right?
Anything like David Cassidy. I don't care. His name is David Francis Cassidy.
Yeah.
That's to differentiate him from the other David Cassidy. But there's no way that anybody would mix that up. Well, maybe you would now. Yeah. I was very disturbed to find a picture of the Greek god we're talking about, Priapus.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's real?
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, he was a Greek god, and anyway, real as gods are, but
right.
The fresco of him.
You can't prove he's not real.
He was a knee knocker. It was like, oh my God, put that thing away. You're gonna poke somebody's eye out.
Right. Now, this church apparently right now is all guys, and what they do is they have a little service, and then they just kind of do whatever they want to do. Quite
They're
literally, they
old
just say
white
so if they
guys.
want to get if they're out there and they just feel like they just want to stroke the weenie, they can do it, and they do this right in the church. Now they said there are currently no females in the church, but they are
Big
Big
surprise.
surprise.
but they're looking.
jinx.
But they're looking. But they're actively going. Hey, ladies, come on, join the Church of the Penis.
Bunch of old white guys who are lonely, who formed a church of the penis, and they masturbate in front of each other. It sounds like a bathhouse.
And sometimes they have the little bowls, that you sip out of, or whatever. They actually have a picture.
I don't want to hear
They
about
have
that.
a little picture of
Yes.
it looks like a penis, and it's semi-erect. And then there's where the balls would be. It's a little bowl right there. So you actually have to hold on to the shaft and sip up
From the scrotum.
From the scrotum, yeah, you're sipping from the scrotum.
The other thing I would have to say is the priest. It's really weird when you see he's just wearing a white robe, and obviously he's like probably naked from
Waist
that
down.
point down, but they don't show that. And he makes me think about Team America, about their depiction of the leader of Korea, Brown Ree. Brown Ree.
I write Carrie Perry.
Now there was a question, a comment here that was not a comment from anybody particularly, but it was a comment that was in the article here. It says cultures have worshipped it and circumcised it. The film's Facebook page explains men have always sought to make it larger across 14 countries, featuring interviews from more than 40 experts. Now in the Dickumentary, it tries to answer some of the greatest questions of our time.
Oh God.
No, here's the questions. Now, these questions I have never thought of myself. I don't know why these are such great questions, because if I haven't thought of them, they must not be that great. For example, they say, whatever happened to Jesus' foreskin? I never thought about that. It's like, well, I'm surprised,
Mary pressed it in a little
grew back,
memory
right?
scrapbook.
he's supposedly the son of God. He cut it off, just keeps growing back.
He turned 12. He touched it. It grew back. And he had to go back to the rabbi. He's like, fuck. This is why God hates masturbation, because he had to go through this from age 12 until age 33. He's like, oh man, I gotta go get this thing cut off again.
One of the other questions was, why do Hindus worship Shiva's Ingam? I have no idea what the hell that is. So I figure you might know that, Joe. So
Shiva's Lingram.
yeah, it has nothing to do with it.
I love Hindu gods, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay,
I don't know what a Lingram is.
neither do I. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was like, what the hell is
I
a
know
Lingam?
Ganesha has a really big trunk, and it's blue.
Blue. Now, what's really funny is on this article here, the fact is most places where they will source their material, they will link to the page. This site was apparently so NSFW, and that if you don't know what NSFW means, not safe for work, they decided, we're not even fucking linking to this page. So they're
It's funny. Sakani's like,
Oh.
I'm at home.
yeah. And according to the
I'm gonna Google search that shit.
Yeah, according to the Montreal Temple's website, it says the church church says that the male member is a holy organ, and it should last 4 hours a week, or at least 4 hours a week, should be devoted solely to masturbation or assisting others towards that goal.
No. Science says 4 hours or more is bad for you. You got to go to the ER and get a shot. Crystal told us about that.
Yeah.
If you don't get that shot in 4 hours,
yeah,
it don't work no more.
That's right.
It's
Well,
broken.
yeah, we're not talking about using AIDS here. We're just talking about going and helping others, stroke the big weenie. So if you know somebody, if you're
can't help you at that point, yeah.
right, if you know somebody out there that desperately needs a hand job, go and help them.
Well, no, we're not talking about AIDS. We're talking about a 4 hour long erection.
Yeah, no, they
Which once upon a time I thought was an awesome idea, but now that I know medically that it's a bad idea, it's an awful idea.
Well, they say you should at least
Right,
masturbate.
Connie?
They should at least masturbate for up to 4 hours. Like
Of course.
For
Joe,
4 hours?
Joe, did you have any additional thoughts on this?
Scrape the fucking skin off for 4 hours.
Need a lot of lotion, I suppose.
It's gonna bleed and shit.
Yeah. Well, it says 4 hours a week, not 4 hours all. Don't do it all one time.
A week. A week.
4 hours a week.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I was completely off with the time frame.
Okay.
You stretch that out, it's about 30 minutes to 45 minutes a day. So
It's like for
you know,
4 seconds, but 400 times a week. Which is more accurate to what I do.
The only other thing I really want to say is at the bottom of the article, it's a quote. Cassidy does this thing in front of the altar with the candles and the incense, and we stand there naked and we're praying for whatever. And then after, we just do whatever we feel like doing. I'm thinking.
Which means they go down on each other.
Like,
maybe, I don't know.
what is
This is
high school?
this is a gay club
Yes.
that has religious overtones that made it onto some kind of YouTube video, which now has an article that we're talking about.
Yeah. Now,
So,
there was a couple
I
things.
hope they listen to this episode. We should actually email them and be like, "Yeah, we talked about you guys."
There was a couple comments from the chat room, both from Karn, 33333. He says, hand jobs for the homeless. And Joe, apparently, he thinks you're about to run out of jerkins.
Jerkins?
Jergens. Jergens. You know,
Oh,
it's
jerkin. I
lotion.
thought you meant gherkins, like
The-
pickles.
the
Like, no, I
lotion.
got plenty of pickles.
Joe's got the lotion.
I got pickle like you ain't seen yet.